August 28th is a monumental day for Black history in America. These are just 5 significant moments that took place on that date in the span of 175 years. My name is Jared, and welcome to The 5, where we share 5 interesting things in Black culture and society in every episode. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you can get notified when we release new videos. Number 1, the Slavery Abolish Act of 1833. If you say, wait a minute, slavery was not abolished in 1833, you are right. The Slavery Abolition Act this is in reference to is the one that took place in England in 1833 and abolished slavery in most British colonies. It freed more than 800,000 enslaved Africans in the Caribbean and South Africa. This act was a predecessor to the United States Emancipation Proclamation 30 years later. Number 2, the murder of Emmett Till in 1955. The death of Emmett Till, a black teen killed in 1955 for allegedly flirting with a white girl, left a pain in the black community that has yet to heal. The 14-year-old boy from Chicago was abducted by 2 white men and brutally murdered while visiting family in Mississippi in 1955. His mother, Mrs. Till, famously decided to have an open casket at his funeral so the world could see the brutality of racism. Years later, in 2017, Carolyn Bryant finally admitted to lying in her testimony about Emmett Till.
In his book, Timothy Tyson revealed that Carolyn Bryant, who testified that Emmett whistled at her, admitted it was a lie.
She said that nothing that boy did could ever justify what happened to him.
Number 3, Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech in 1963. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s iconic I Have a Dream speech took place on August 28, 1963 in Washington, D.C. The speech was given at the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom to a crowd of thousands.
It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
Number 4, Hurricane Katrina makes landfall in 2005. In 2005, Hurricane Katrina devastated New Orleans and killed thousands of people. The black community was the most affected by the powerful hurricane.
The horror show at the Superdome. Close to 25,000 people were trapped there for days in the heat and stink.
We need to feed our babies. We need to give our babies some water.
Somebody rescue other children.
Thousands more baked on overpasses along the interstate. 1,800 people died across the Gulf Coast. How could this be happening in the United States of America?
Number 5, Barack Obama accepts the Democratic nomination for POTUS in 2008. Senator Barack Obama made history in 2008 when he officially accepted the Democratic nomination for President of the United States. He became the first black candidate for a major party and later the first black president.
And to all my fellow citizens of this great nation, with profound gratitude and great humility, I accept your nomination for presidency of the United States.
That's it for this episode of The 5. We'll be back with another episode on Black culture and society.